In the Sioux Falls School District, we are committed to a safe and secure learning environment. In order to achieve academic success, students need to feel safe. We take that responsibility of keeping our community's children safe very seriously. Over the past several years, the Sioux Falls School District has invested millions of dollars into safety and security upgrades at all of our facilities. Administrators and staff have spent thousands of hours learning, reviewing, and practicing research-based, proven responses to emergency situations. And we train regularly with our students so that they too know how to respond to threats. Building access control is a big part of keeping students safe. The district strives to create a balance between making sure schools are welcoming places for parents and visitors, while at all times knowing who is in the building. Students enter identified doors at the beginning of the school day, and after school begins, access is allowed at each building's main entrance or door A only. This includes all parents and visitors. When individuals enter the school, they must be allowed access by school staff. Once inside, visitors are asked to sign in and leave a photo ID at the office during their visit. When they're ready to leave, they can pick up that ID and sign out. This way, schools always know who's inside the building throughout the day. In collaboration with our own staff, including a dedicated risk manager, the Sioux Falls School District has and continues to work closely with law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency management professionals to ensure our facilities are secure and our staff is trained to respond to all kinds of emergency situations. A district-wide emergency management plan has been built and is regularly practiced at all facilities to ensure student safety at every level. Our emergency management plan is constantly evolving to adapt to new threats and the latest information. New staff is continuously being trained in our processes and procedures, while building administrators attend training sessions each year before that information is shared throughout every one of our schools. In each building and at the district level, administrative, teaching, and support staff members are assigned specific duties in the event that an emergency situation takes place. As part of the plan, an on-site team in each school will be supported by a dedicated team of administrators and staff, each with assigned roles in the event of an emergency. School district officials work closely with city and county emergency responders using common language and a nationwide system of unified command. Situations which may require the emergency management plan to go into effect could include weather-related emergencies like tornadoes or floods, fires, shelter-in-place situations due to an outside or nearby threat, lockdowns, and evacuations. Not only does staff constantly train for emergency situations, our students regularly practice and participate in drills of all kinds, so they too know what to do when an emergency arises. A series of training videos, presentations, drills, and tabletop exercises are regularly utilized to ensure students and staff are kept up to date with the procedures for any emergency situation. As parents, you can expect that the Sioux Falls School District will keep you informed of any situations that arise during the school day that affect your students' safety. Administrators will use our mass communication system to reach out to parents directly through phone calls, texts, or emails as soon as we have definitive information to share. We'll coordinate continuous updates on emergency situations on the Sioux Falls School District's website, social media, and with our local media partners throughout the city. There are 3 important common language words parents should be familiar with when it comes to emergency situations and their students. Those words are lockdown, evacuation, and shelter in place. In the event of an imminent threat to student safety inside or outside the school administration will decide which plan of action is necessary. A lockdown means that students and staff find a position of immediate safety, clearing hallways and locking doors, while simultaneously contacting emergency responders and district-level administration. All classrooms and offices are secured, when the school-wide announcement is made, as students are secured in small groups with staff members. While in a lockdown situation, it may be natural for parents to want to immediately locate and reach their child. However, research has shown that until the threat has been eliminated, students are safest in their secure positions. We want to ensure parents and students are reunited safely after any kind of threat, so please be patient while emergency responders work hard to ensure student safety before those students are released to their parents. In the aftermath of a lockdown and in other emergency situations, it may be necessary for a school to be evacuated. In this case, the district has established partnerships with local community groups and organizations to safely and securely transport and shelter children until they can be reunited with their parents. Every school has a designated backup location where students, under staff supervision, can be moved in the event of an evacuation. Each school is equipped with kits, which include medical supplies, food, water, and other provisions for keeping students safe and calm throughout that evacuation. In the event of an evacuation, an additional designated district team will be mobilized to work with emergency responders to ensure student safety. Parents can expect regular notifications throughout an evacuation process, including instructions on how, when, and where to be reunited with their child. Because the district and law enforcement take these situations very seriously, every effort will be used to make sure each and every student is reunited with a pre-designated adult, parents, guardians, or another approved person at the reunification site. The reunification site will be staffed so that students with medical needs or anxiety about the situation can be attended to throughout the process. Throughout any evacuation, school staff will be accounting for all students, whether it is a short or a long-term situation. During a shelter-in-place event, an outside situation could potentially threaten student safety. This could be a weather-related situation or a threat somewhere in the neighborhood. During a shelter-in-place, all exterior doors of the school are locked, and no one enters or leaves the building once all students are indoors and accounted for. Typically, the school day continues as normal during a shelter-in-place event, with the exception of recess at the elementary school or high school students leaving the building early. District officials will obtain guidance from local emergency responders on the duration and elimination of the threats and will be in contact with parents when such events occur. Throughout any situation involving student safety, parents can expect the Sioux Falls School District will update them with the latest, most reliable information. It is important to remain calm throughout an emergency event and to not try and directly reach your child at school unless you are directed to do so. In shelter-in-place and lockdown situations, parents will not be admitted to the school, and if the school needs to be evacuated, your student may actually be in another location. Again, parents will be contacted directly by district administration with information and instructions on what is happening with their students and when and how parents can be reunited with those students as soon as possible. You can partner with the Sioux Falls School District by communicating to your students that staff and administration work closely with police and fire departments in Sioux Falls to ensure safety, and that all staff are trained regularly to respond to all kinds of emergency situations. Remind them to follow staff instructions in the event of an emergency so that all students can be safely accounted for and returned home at the end of the day. The processes used in emergency situations in the Sioux Falls School District are in place because they have been proven to save lives. As always, we welcome community feedback on our policies, regulations, and procedures. While we work closely with local law enforcement and emergency management agencies to ensure student safety, parents can often have valuable insight or are able to contribute ideas and resources to our plans. You may contact school board members or the superintendent directly through information provided on the Sioux Falls School District's website, or you may speak publicly at any school board meeting if you arrive early and sign up to address the board. The safety of our students is our highest priority because only when students feel safe and secure can they learn to their highest potential. We thank you for partnering with us to keep our community's schools safe. For more information about how your Sioux Falls School District is keeping students safe, please visit the district's website and search Safe and Secure Schools.